is, oh, well, when Michael Thomas comes back and the offense starts to click and Emmanuel Sanders is not like in his first game, like when they played in week 1, then everything's going to roll. We're going to see the old Saints. I'm here to tell you that the old Saints and the new Saints are not going to be enough to beat the Tampa Bay Bucs that are learning on the fly and will fly higher than the Saints. Let's bring up a little full screen right here of how the stars fall, because this was the week 1 outing, which everyone, we talk about, oh, well, Tom Brady in his first week on a new team, new situation, new system, goes out there and loses to the Saints. But look in detail how the stars performed. Drew Brees, 18 for 30, 160. Michael Thomas, oh, he played in that game. 3 catches, 17 yards. Alvin Kamara, 16 rush yards. Yup. Sanders, 15 yards, 3 receptions. Take that off. You know why? Because you're going against the Buccaneers defense, the 3rd-ranked defense. And this defense is nothing to sneeze at. So when you see them going forward, it's going to get even rougher for the Saints, not better. Your opportunity to take advantage was in week 1. You did. Now, if you try to put up these numbers again against that stout defense, you know the results. It's going to be a nail.
So, am I supposed to go now? My turn?
Hey, the defense?
Listen, at the end of the day, until they do it, it remains to be seen. Now, I will say this. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers do look very good right now. That defense looks nasty, and that defense has been nasty. They've been nasty since last year towards the end of the season, and they were really playing well. So I'm not surprised that they're playing like this. Obviously, we know why they brought Tom Brady in, because he's the GOAT, but also because he's going to protect the football, not because he's going to go out there and outduel Patrick Mahomes, who, oh, by the way, they have to see in a couple weeks as well. So they have some games coming up and some teams that they have to play against that are going to test them as well. And we'll see when they play against the Saints. Now, I would say if they had to play the Saints today, right now, yeah, they would probably beat the brakes off of them. But we'll see, and we'll see when that game comes. We'll see when that game comes how they look. Also, at the same time, you're forgetting guys getting injured. We got to make sure everybody gets through a season injury-free on that side before we can start handing them the Super Bowl trophy, Marcellus.
It's a wrap.
This is crazy, Reggie.
It's a wrap.
It's crazy. It's a different tone. America.
Reggie gone.
Just 4 weeks ago, Reggie Bush came on this show in a Saints jersey. He came on this show singing the praises of Drew Brees, Sean Payton, Darren Sproles, all the greats of Saints history.
That guy.
And today, Reggie not only comes on here in a sweatsuit, but Reggie Bush comes on here as if the Saints are over. I never thought I would see this day, Marcellus. Reggie, you were so dejected and demoralized that I don't even want to kick you while you're down. I'm going to take off my shoe, and I'm not going to kick you with the cleat, because I don't want this one to hurt, Reggie. Let me say this. All the issues we thought the Buccaneers were going to have, the Saints are having. It's crazy. We came in and said the Buccaneers are going to have chemistry issues. They have a lot of new faces on the team. Well, at the beginning of the season, the Saints are talking about trading Kamara. And then just 2 days ago, rumors that the Saints are going to trade Michael Thomas. Okay, well, then we said, if anything, Tom Brady, he's 43. He's going to fall off a cliff. Tom Brady has 18 passing touchdowns on the season, and Drew Brees at 41 appears he's falling off the cliff. Okay, we said the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they are not disciplined. If nothing else, Bruce Arians is undisciplined. Sean Payton is incredibly disciplined. But then the last 2 games, the Saints have 11 penalties, and the Buccaneers only have 4. Everything negative we thought about the Buccaneers has actually happened to the Saints. I feel bad, because I picked the Saints to go to the Super Bowl. I think I picked the Saints to win the Super Bowl. I got to check the tweet. I ain't deleted that one yet because I'm still a little bit confident. But my confidence might start to wane based on Reggie Bush's waning opinions.
Reggie?
How is your opinion now changed because of what I said? Because I see exactly what Tampa Bay is doing, and I respect it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go and win the football game. You can't just be handing people W's before they actually play the football game, is all I'm saying. Nobody's saying Tampa is not nice. Tampa is nice right now in a lot of different ways. But at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and win the football games.
Yeah, Reggie, look, I'm over here trying to decide, are you showing a healthy respect for Tampa Bay or fear of Tampa
Sounds like
Bay.
fear to me.
And
It sounds like fear to me.
It looked like fear.
How is it
like,
fear?
I know you,
we
Reggie.
already beat him. We already beat him. How is it fear?
We
beat him already.
Yeah, but that's not what's most important. Now we come. Wake up there. Wake up. Let's go. What's going to happen
Yeah,
now?
you stuttering over there, young man.
I'm trying to figure, all right, now I'm going to put my cleats on and step on you then if you really want to do this. Tampa Bay is so much better now than this team that y'all saw week 1. Admit that, Reggie? Can we go there?
Yes, I can admit that.
Okay,
Yes, I
and
can
it's a
admit
more talented roster and bunch than what you guys have. Can you admit that?
that. Yes.
Okay.
We can admit
So
that.
now-
They were more talented in week 1. What happened?
No, but they didn't have continuity in week 1, and they still don't have it. You imagine seeing someone right when they're a little puppy. Like, look at this little puppy. You know, one of those big Great Danes or something. You're like, oh, this little puppy. And he gonna get big as hell. But you better right now in this moment make sure you let him know who's in control. Y'all said y'all let them know who's in control with a win. But these numbers by Drew Brees and Michael Thomas and Kamara and Sanders in that win told Tampa Bay, oh, we gonna be big dogs sooner than later, and we gonna take advantage of y'all. That's the issue. It's the forecast. It's the projection. It's not so much what they were week 1. It's about what's going forward.
Okay, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm going to keep sticking with my argument. You keep sticking with yours. At the end of the day, they still got to see New Orleans, okay? And you're forgetting Sean Payton's ability to win football games. I know that the players play the games, right? And we talk about Drew Brees and how y'all think he's falling off a cliff, even though he had 2 touchdowns, 287, what, like
That's
114, 15 passer rating,
yes,
80% completion percentage. How is he falling off the cliff?
Yeah,
He's still winning football games. At the end of the day, as long as we got a quarterback named Drew Brees, we always got a chance, period.
But we got to be real, though, Reg. Drew Brees is not the same dude inside a dome as he is outside. He ain't.
I don't know about that. I've won many games with Drew Brees outside and inside.
Back in 2009,
including the Super Bowl,
back when Drew Brees was my age, you did. But Drew Brees ain't the same Drew Brees, okay? Let's keep it a buck if we shall. And Marcella, stop stuttering or Reggie gonna get on you.
Reggie on my head.
Reggie on your head.
I'm trying to be nice.
Here's what I say. Drew Brees is still, he's playing at a decently high level. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now they have the confidence, Reggie Bush, which they didn't have week 1. The Saints had a chokehold over that division. Won the division 3 consecutive years. But now you not only do the Saints have to beat the Bucs, because you keep saying they got to see them, they got to see them. That's true. But they got to see everybody else, too. And the problem is, if the Saints do not get that first round bye, if the Saints don't get that 1 seed, if the Saints end up having to play on the road as a 5 seed because the Bucs win the division, I do not see the Saints, nor Drew Brees, nor anybody coming out of that 5 seed or that 6 seed to make legitimized noise, along with the fact of the Saints secondary deteriorating before our eyes. So I just don't see how you see it. I understand that the Saints got to beat, the Bucs got to see the Saints. True. But the Saints also got to see everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not into that cliche as much as it sounds. And when you say, well, you got to see us any given Sunday, you know, 1, 2, you beat the champ, you're not the champ. Like, shut up. Like, sometimes you can see a team that has went in decline, like started to lose its way to a degree. It's not Drew Brees. Like, that is exaggerated. Drew Brees right now, higher passer rating than Tom Brady, higher completion percentage. And you can look at the fact that his yards per game is right there with Tom Brady. Like, Drew Brees is not falling off a cliff. Remember the air yards conversation? How about this, that his passing yards per attempt is greater than Tom Brady's, and everybody keeps showing the highlights of Tom Brady throwing the ball down the field. My point is this. It's not just about Drew Brees. It's about the cast of characters. That cliche of, well, they got to see us. Well, when they see you, it might be a problem. I just watched a great fight. I don't know if you guys watched it as well with Lomachenko and Lopez. Did you guys see that fight?